So let's take a look at the Windows 8 consumer preview. I just downloaded today. Sorry for Thai language here. I'm Thai and my English may be bad. I just want to share about what I found and I feel about Windows 8 consumer preview. So the welcome page is so simple. You just got a clock here and date and time here, and whether you are connected to the Wi-Fi and how much battery you have left. And before, in Windows 8 Developer Preview, you can just double click and it will unlock. But for Consumer Preview, I don't know why, but I need to click and drag these out of the way, and then voila, unlock. Then the next step is to log in using your username and password. So it's very easy. Just type in the password. Welcome. And here you are at the Metro UI. The Metro UI looks nicer than the developer preview. You got more apps, so you now know which kind of apps you are gonna have in the real thing. You will have some clue. For example, the store here, the maps, the Bing map, and the Xbox Live games. And also you have some games here. I don't have the Xbox Live sign in, so I cannot try it. And you got a SkyDrive here. You can see the remote desktop here. And for desktop applications, you will see that it will become a tile as well, but it only shows some small icon here, not the live tile that you usually have with the Metro UI app. I already installed three applications: Catalog here, Pilots, Love, Daisies, Actuators. As you can see, that it's a live tile. So when you play games, your progress could be shown here as well. Like in Catalog here, I got 47 stars. So most of the tablets and notebooks now have camera, and I think Microsoft just planned beyond that. So I mean, tablets also have camera, right? This is the Metro UI. Next would be desktop. Yeah, we still have desktop, and it just look like Windows 7 with some fetch here. No longer a Windows logo, I think, because it's beta. It's still beta, pre-beta. You don't have start here, so where's my start button? It's no longer there. When you move your cursor to the lowest part on the left hand side of the screen, you will see this small icon say start. I try to move out and click, but it doesn't allow me to do that, because you just need to click here at the out screen, and then you will go back to the Metro UI. But why do I care about that? I can just place the Windows key on my keyboard and it's here. So I think it's about your tablet that you don't have the keyboard, and then you need to touch the screen here, perhaps. And I don't see how can I turn it off anywhere, because Microsoft just move it to the another end. To the right hand side at the top part, you will see small shortcuts here for search. When you click there, you'll see a list of apps, and then you can do some search for the apps that you want, because you may know the name, but you cannot find it here because there are so many icons. So I just want to find it, like Paint. I want to use Paint, Microsoft Paint. I like that. I just type it. Oh, it's in Thai. Sorry, I need to change it. Paint, and then voila, it's here. Paint. Escape and escape to go back, and escape again to go back to the desktop. Okay, let's look at the other. The chair, it will share anything with another devices perhaps, but I don't have one here, so nothing to say, nothing to talk about this for now. Start here means, you know, click and then you go back to the start menu. Why? I can just simply press Windows key or go to the left bottom part of the screen and click, and I'll go forward and back between the desktop and the Metro UI. I don't know why Microsoft put the start here. And then another thing is devices. When you have some devices connected to your machine, it will show here. And this one is the laptop, so I got second screen here, and then I can choose between duplicate, PC screen only, extended display, or second screen only, like that. And the last thing is the settings, which bring you these settings. So most likely Wi-Fi, sounds, the brightness, turn on and off notification, and the way to turn off the machine, sleep, shut down, restart. And you got more settings here. When you click, it brings you a lot more settings about it. Personalization, the background, add the users, select to turn on or off notification by apps, and then do some search history, use which app to search, about sharing things, general, privacy, and so on. One point that I found is here, wireless. You got a way to turn on and off, you got a switch to turn on and off wireless here, and it can override the hardware button on your laptop. So that means even you turn your Wi-Fi on the machine, but if you off here, it means you have no connectivity at all with the Wi-Fi. And since it's not shown in here, when you click, if it's off, it will not show here. It will only show airplane mode is off, but not Wi-Fi you can turn on and off. So it takes me like 20 minutes before I can realize that there is another setting in more settings. Okay, nothing to say much about the desktop because we already know pretty well. Windows are always desktop. You can pin all the icons, shortcut to the programs here. Like usual, I can drag a dot box here and put it on the taskbar, or I can just unpin it from the taskbar like that. Easy thing. Okay, let's go back to talk about the Metro UI. First, Store. Now we have Microsoft Store. Oh, I like it. It's just like another store that we are very familiar with. App Store from Apple or Android Market from Google. There are handful of apps you can try. Even one Evernote here, PhotoVault, PhotoBucket, WordPress.com. Oh, I like that. It's got 3 stars. I'll try that because I'm a blogger. I want to try. When you click and you go and see here the screen, the settings, install button. You got the overview, detail, and the review. You can read it. You got the screenshots which you can go and have a look. Okay. Alright, I want that. I'll click install. Something moving. Woo. And then what's next? We've got something say installing WordPress.com, the app that I chose. And if you click there, you will see that it's downloading something, right? When you go back and you see that it's installed here, it appears already. If it's not ready, you will see something like pending and installing here. Okay, when you click there, you open the app. Wow, to the WordPress.com. Nice, eh? You right click, usually brings up the menu if there is any. You can press whatever. But see something strange? In developer preview and in here in consumer preview, you won't see a way to turn to shut down the app, to close the app, I mean. And if you go back to the desktop, when you press middle key plus tab, you can switch between apps. Alternate tabs also allow you to switch between apps as well. And it's all there. The app that I opened. How can I close that? If you press alternate control and delete, bring up the task manager, you will see that, oh, WordPress.com just consumed like 74.5 megabytes and got 3 gigabytes of RAM. And if I just open cut the rope and off, and another game, Pilots Love Daisy, and another game, Accuvator, and perhaps Maps, you see that now, oh, I got a lot of applications waiting. See, a lot. And how much memory does it consume? 100 something, 74 something, 65 something, and it consumed 55% of my total system memory already. I just want to close some of them so that I will gain some memory back. How can I do that? Normally in developer preview you have to do some like end task here so that it will be closed, but I think Microsoft just found a way to close the app without having to put the close the close icon. So go back to some application. Pilot Love Daisy, I don't like that. I don't like the graphic. I just want to close that. So then see the cursor, move the cursor up, and it will turn into the hand, like it's tapping at the top of the application, and then you make a left click, you drag it, it will go into the thumbnail, you move it to the bottom of the screen and drop it, and it will be gone. It will be gone there. You go back to the desktop, you won't see Pilots Love Daisies on the processes in the task manager anymore. So I'm gonna cut the lobe as well. So I go to the cut the lobe here and drag and drop. Yes, it's gone. So no more cut the lobe. When you go back to desktop, cut the lobe is gone. And you can switch between application instead of tab. Microsoft allow you to do something like tab here and go move the cursor and drag it outside to change the app as well. I don't know why we have to do that. We got this to move between applications, just keep tapping the tab button. I think because Microsoft think beyond what I think. It's the touch screen, so if they have some button to open up this app switching tab, and then you can use the finger, you can use the finger and drag the icon and drop on the screen, and you'll switch the app. Yeah, that would be cool. And well, this is all because this is the first day I just got my I just have my hands on Windows Consumer Preview, and that's all I tested and I found, and hope you like it.